This company pays a higher dividend, but this company has a higher capital growth. Which one should I buy? I really need a magic formula to work out the total return. Well, here it is, and I'm going to show you how to use it to pick winning shares. This is not financial advice, so please do your own research. I invest mainly in giant UK companies which operate globally. Some pay high dividends, but their share price does not grow so fast, while others pay a lower dividend but show higher capital gains. Which is best? To answer this question, we need a formula that works out the total return. Not only will I show you how to use it, but at the end of the video, I will reveal the next company I'm going to start buying using this formula. To begin with, let's look at the FTSE 100 index as a whole and see what the total return is, and then we can look at some individual shares. The iShares Core 100 ETF gives us a single share with exposure to 100 of the largest UK companies. To work out the total return over the last 5 years, we first look up P1, which is the current price of the share. You can do this by going to Yahoo Finance and searching for the share. P0 is the share price 5 years ago, and you can find this in the same way. Just set the graph duration to 5 years. So now we have 709 pence minus 681 pence. The next step is to find D, that's the total dividends paid in the last 5 years. To do this, we simply Google the name or code of the company or share and put dividend max on the end of our search. This will take you to the Dividend Max website and give you all the necessary information you need. This column gives you every dividend that was paid over the last 5 years. I simply copy and paste them into Excel and add them all up. This ETF pays 4 times a year, so you will have 20 payments to add up in total. We now have value D, which was 140 pence. The next step is to divide all of this by the starting share price, which we looked up earlier, and then times everything by 100. This FTSE 100 ETF has returned 24.7% over the last 5 years, which is just under 5% a year. The average rate of inflation over this time is 2.2%, and that's what you need to do, beat inflation. To make things even more simple, let's go back in time 5 years and pretend we put £1,000 into this ETF. With capital growth and dividends combined, we would receive £1,247. If you reinvested the dividends, this total would be even higher, but I've tried to keep things simple here. Could we use this formula to do even better than this? Investing in individual companies carries more risk than investing in the whole index, so you have to think more carefully about the level of risk you want to take. I invest mainly in individual companies, but my portfolio is diversified, and many of the companies I go for are global giants with economic moats and barriers to entry. These are the types of companies that Warren Buffett favours. Let's first look at what Unilever would have returned to you. Unilever is a consumer giant with over 400 brands, and you probably use many of its products all the time. The total return over 5 years is almost double that of the FTSE index, and your £1,000 would now be worth £1,480. For an even bigger return, we could have chosen Diageo. Diageo operates in more than 180 countries and is the maker of a wide range of beverages, including Guinness. The 5-year total return is a staggering 108%. And if you had invested £1,000 5 years ago, you would now be sitting on £2,080. And now I'll reveal the new company I'm investing in. Just look at what this company produces: agrochemicals, electronics and pharmaceuticals, to name but a few. The name is Croda International, and they are the 41st largest company in the UK. The 5-year total return is 222%. If you had invested £1,000 5 years ago, it would now be worth £3,220. History is no guarantee of the future, however, and it is really important that you do your own research when investing. If you found this video useful, then please give it a like and perhaps consider subscribing.